Hello everyone. Transformers Generations Deluxe Class Arcee. Here's the back of the packaging. Here's our tech specs. You can pause that. And her bio. Arcee is one of the most dangerous Autobots despite her comparatively small size. She believes the Decepticons must be stopped at all costs. That belief, combined with her combat training, makes her a pure warrior, a hunter who mixes speed and sudden action to strike Decepticon targets whenever she can. Here's her comic artwork without her body blocking the way. Windblade was supposed to be the queen of the thrilling 30, but yeah, she's been dethroned. Arcee is hands down my most anticipated figure of the past year. I've been wanting this figure for 30 years. Even before I even knew what she looked like, she was my most anticipated figure. And from what I can tell already, she is awesome and been well worth the wait. I mean, it's like she's perfect. So G1 accurate. It's like crazy. And besides this little tiny hollow bit right there in her arm, she has none of that stupid ugly hollowness that they give figures. I guess you can kind of include that on the back of her leg, but it's so small and her leg, everything else is filled in. You could easily overlook that. And the way her body came out, like, you wouldn't even know that this is even a transformer. Besides the fact that she has a car on the back on her back. But anyway, one thing I wanted to point out, I noticed this during Chartimus Prime's review, but I expected him to mention it, but look at the outline of her back. That is so humanoid and amazing. She actually has a realistic humanoid spine. I mean, that's amazing. I mean, she has a super duper humanoid female body. Like, you can almost, if this backpack wasn't in the way, she usually has a robotic crack right there that's only covered up by this black part. But looking at her chest, the only thing she's missing is an Autobot label. And let's see if I can correct that. Yay, she looks far less naked now. Her articulation is amazing. She has a ball jointed head. She can look up very far. 360. It can tilt a little bit here or there. And I love the expression on her face. Light piping is amazing. Focus on me. Focus. See, that is so amazing. Epic. Ball jointed shoulders. Bicep rotation. Ratcheted elbow joints that go up way more than 90 degrees, making her almost double jointed. Nothing at the waist. The hips kick up that high. Go out that much, but if you spread this right here, they can go out even further. Kick back that much, but her stomach just came apart. Knee swivel. Knees that bend way more than 90. Feet that kick up that much and kick all the way back. So she is very well articulated. Her weapons, she has 2 hand blasters. And they look very nice. 2 swords. And I think they can be held like this. I have the open palm variant, and unlike what I've seen before, where people have been able to just shove the gun past this little unshaved plastic right there, I'm gonna have to shave it off of mine because I can't get these guns in there at all. And if anything feels fragile on her, it's definitely her arms and hands. So I'm not gonna break that. Her swords, they can be stored in her forearm like that. And it's perfectly molded to fit around her hand right there. Or held in her hand like an actual sword. Gun storage on the hips. The guns can be stored in multiple places. They can be stuck up here. Or you could even store them back here behind her butt. Or on the back of her caramel right there. Let's see if this will fit in there. Yep, the swords even fit in there. Here she is holding the guns correctly. I couldn't go the whole review without fixing that. It was driving me crazy. Mandatory hot rod comparison. God, we need a new updated hot rod. Mandatory Springer. Wind blade. Some other deluxes. And her best pal Prowl. Just in case that wasn't G1 enough for you, here you go. Transformation isn't too complex, but I bet you it takes me about 2 minutes anyway. First thing you want to do is go ahead, move her head forward, lift this chest up off her back. And as you can see, what I didn't know is this part of her car and the lower part are two separate pieces. Once you got it like this, go ahead and take our belly, raise that all the way up, snap it into place, bring her stomach down to cover her head, lift the shoulders up and out of the way, take the back of the car, unfold that. Uh-oh, this pops off apparently. Bring her feet up, down. Spread the hips right there and put the foot into place. Spread the hip right there. Put the foot into place. Now just bring the back of the car behind her thighs right there. And I must have did something wrong. Come on. Oh, go in there, yes. There we go. Now the hands, she has gun storage. You can put a gun right there in her body and put the hands on the handles of the gun right there. This gun goes here. And put that back into place. She's a car. She rose decently. And looking at the timer, yes, it took me 2 minutes. She looks very much like her G1 self. You can see some dashboard details right there, which is an awesome touch. And this Cybertronian spoiler thing likes to come off. She has sword storage. They can go there. Actually, they could fit into these ports. The guns can fit into those ports, but I'm not going to go super much into that. Hot rod comparison. And this is the reveal to shield Rodimus. But I'll call him Hot Rod because that's who he's based on. He is way bigger than her. Last thing I'll mention about her is her feet. I didn't notice this before, but her feet are on the natural pivot where she has to do wide-legged stances in order to stand up straight. I didn't notice that before. And she has one of those stand ports right there in her backpack. But all in all, this is a phenomenal, phenomenal figure. I wish I had two. One for work, one for home. One to just carry around with me everywhere. Because this is absolutely excellent. If you haven't found her by now, definitely stop thinking you're going to find her in stores because you're probably not. You might get lucky in that they have some type of shipment to Toys R Us or somewhere because Toys R Us gets a lot of old stock. So you might get lucky and find it, but I seriously doubt that. I ordered this from Big Bad Toy Store, and I would suggest you do the same thing if you really want this figure. Until next time, please subscribe, like, share. Come back for some more. T-Man978 out.